Hey everybody, let me show you my shirt. Okay, so Mentos cubing, this should be correctly oriented, the word speed cuber. I got this shirt for $15 from Chris Olson's GF Sarah. My mind said Sarah Olson, Sarah Cuber, Sarah Cook. And here's the information about her. I'm going to post this in the description about her Instagram and where you can get a whole bunch of other designs for these shirts. There's like a cool octopus one and like one that's got like a cube that's popping and it says pop. But this one's got 7x7, 6x6, 5x5, 4x4, 3x3 cube, 2x2 Megaminx, and Pyraminx, and it says Speed Cuber, so I got that one. It's super cool. This video is about my mains and goals for Cube Melt 2016. Woo! This is going to be my 11th competition. Can you believe it? And it's also going to be on my birthday. So I'm going to put this out there right now. How old am I? Guess. Are you guessing? Are you guessing? I'm so young. I'm so old. I'm going to be 31. Yes, a 3 and then a 1. Not in the correct spot. The 1 and the 3 are not in the correct spot. How do I feel about getting that old? I feel horrible. Thumbs down. And I'm going to a very challenging competition on that day, but Kevin Hayes is going to be at the competition. So yeah, I get to see Kevin Hayes and work the comp. Like, are you ready? Oh shit. So that's very exciting. It's very exciting. All right. Right away they have OH and the cutoffs are ridiculous. I mean, the 2-minute time limit is very generous, but the 50-second cutoff, I'm not there yet. Like my PB for OH is like 47 or something like that. And I'm going to be using some very interesting cubes for my main. Look at this old thing, the YJ Sulong. Yes, but it is super flexible and nice, and I like it a lot. And then my backup is the Chi Warrior W. So hopefully, I'll get my 2 solves in. Maybe one might be under 50 seconds, but I doubt it. Let's see. Then after the new competitor tutorial is 3x3 round 1. So luckily there's 120 people at this competition, so I should be able to make it to the second round of 2x2 because they're taking the top 60. So that's pretty easy to do. And my main is probably going to be my first magnetic cube ever, the Volk M. And then my backup main is probably going to be this Coastal Cubing made Yan 3M. It's super good. At first I was like, oh, it's kind of blocky. Feels like a Guoguan Yushao. But then I was solving it for a while, and then suddenly 100 solves later, I'm like, man, I'm hooked on this thing. So I could potentially use this. I need to re-sticker it. I don't like Moyu shades, and that's like the one thing. That's the only thing that's holding me back with this cube is probably the shades. But I kind of like this one. Maybe it's a little too uncontrollable, and this might be a little more controllable. Whatever. All right. Oh yeah, what are my stats for that? Let's take a look at my stats. Let's go back to OH. So OH, my personal best and comp is 52.8 seconds. And then I have a 1 minute and 2 second average in one-handed. So that's where I'm at with one-handed. And I have not been able to memorize any of those outs like OLL, PLL for OH. And it's super annoying. For Rubik's Cube, I got my 14 single, 14.64. I've been getting some sub 20 solves lately. Like at work, I randomly got a 16, which is super awesome. So it would be really nice to get a sub 17 single in competition this weekend. And it would be really nice to get a sub 20 average, but that's tough. My average in comp is 20.86 seconds, and I might just have to live with that and accept that. Let's see, what's next on the schedule? After 3x3 is 2x2. And in 2x2, let's see how I did in 2x2. Oh, I didn't get a PB single or average at Overland Park. It was pretty close, but my single is 4.69. It'd be nice to get a single, around 5 seconds. And an average, like my I'm at home. I average under 7 seconds on 2x2, so that would be really nice to continue to do. My main, my main is the Tangpo. I like it. I really do. I feel like I'm not fast enough to use magnets in a 2x2 yet. And my backup is going to be the Chewen this time. Just because. Let's see, what else? What's next? It's like, just because. And then after that is square one. I wish I knew how to solve a square one. Should I learn how to solve square one? I see it and it looks super fun, the way people be whipping it like but I don't know if I can learn it. I tried once and gave up, and cube shape's hard. All right. Then 4x4. Oh Lord, with 130 cutoff, soft cutoff, 230 hard. And that's doable for me, except I haven't solved the 4x4 in 1 minute and 30 seconds yet. I haven't solved the 4x4 in 1 minute and 30 seconds yet. Maybe I might one day if the 4x4 gods, just kidding, I'm not going to go all like that. You know, there's one God, but you know what I mean? Like, if I can practice enough. My single, let's take a look at my single in competition, because my singles in competition are my overall PBs in 4x4. Kind of like my Rubik's Cube single, is the 14.64 is my overall PB. My 20.86 average is like my overall PB average. For some reason in competition, I don't know, I get extra focused and then I'm able to get the results I need, because in 4x4, oh my God, my average is 156. Woo! But my single is 144, and that's my overall PB. That's my overall PB. Personally, I'm surprised that I have a sub 2 average in 4x4. And the only reason that I think that I was able to get an average in 4x4 was because I allowed it at my competition. Like, I made the cutoff super generous at ISU Spring, that I was able to get an average. And yeah. So that was awesome to me. So that's one of the perks of organizing your own competition, is that you can set the cutoffs, and you know, if you're not fast and you want to organize a competition, you can set the cutoffs so that you can do it. Like at Minnesota Cube Melt 2016, I solved the 4x4. I was only able to do one solve. The second solve was a DNF, and I got a 235. And I think with the DNF, it might have been Melissa Sue was my judge. So I was like, all my worst solves that ever happened, like the judges are people that were actually kind of cool and like fast. You know, like I DNF'd, like the one DNF that I have in my entire 3x3 like record. There are no DNFs except one, and Chris Olsen was my judge. Like I did the wrong alg, boom, DNF. But it was kind of cool because I DNF'd him once. And then Cubetcha 2016 in Minnesota again, I dropped from 235 to 202, so it's like I'm getting faster. And then at ISU Spring, 147, 156 average, getting faster. And then, at Overland Park, I got my, overall PB. So it'd be really nice. I practiced 4x4, but I still have yet to solve the 4x4 in 1 minute 30 seconds. And then like, so what method are you using? I'm using like this Yan mix, because like, okay, so because like basically like, I get my centers and that's not too bad. But it's those white edges to get, to begin to get the cross. And I know that I'm only supposed to do 3 in like Yao, and then do this, and then do the whole thing where I'm like holding it, and then I'm doing the whipping thing to get the pieces, in the thing like that. But here's how I do it. I get all the white, I get the white edges, and then I put them in, and then I do the 2, 3, 2 on the sides. And then I solve it like a 3x3, and that's the best I can do because I don't understand 100%. So maybe I should find a better method for myself anyway, or just practice the method that I have, because Critical Cuban came out with that video about Max Park breaking down each one of those world record solves in his average, basically saying that he doesn't use anything special. He uses like basic moves, but he just, so much practice, he just hits that TPS, like he runs into those end perms and just hits him and stuff, and uses bad algs. I'm not gonna say that he's using bad algs, but like, like he's not using winter variation or COLL or any of that. He's just hitting it hard. Boom, like... I'm so focused, and I've done a million solves. Here it is, you know. Anyway, I think those were the only events. Yeah, that's all I'm competing in. And then let's take one more look here. Then there's the second round, and then they got things like 6x6. They're probably gonna do 5x5. And Kevin's gonna take everything. I already know that. Jonah Crosby's gonna be there too, and he's really fast. So like, according to the, you know, and also it would be really nice if I learned FMC, because the second day FMC would be like the only thing I can compete in, because it's all like multi-blind and stuff on the second day. I don't even know if I'm gonna go on the second day, because I actually did pay so that I wouldn't have to stay the whole time. I don't know if I said that in that video. But I recall myself rehearsing aloud, like, what I'm going to say to them, like, yeah, you know, I paid, so I'm not going to be hanging around the whole time or the second day or anything like that. Okay, so say you click on 6x6. Of course, Kevin Hayes by a long shot, followed by Jonah Crosby, and then Walker Welch, and then Chris Olsen, and then Eric Zhao, and then Josh Farron. And then like 5x5, once again, Kevin Hayes is the only sub 1 that's on the list. Everybody else is above like a minute. You know, Jonah Crosby, Walker Welch, Chris Olsen, Eric Zhao. 4x4, once again, Kevin Hayes, Jonah Crosby, Eric Zhao, Chris Olsen, Walker Welch, and then Kenan Lejeune. Kenan Lejeune is actually, according to the psych sheet, going to win this thing here. And then Chris Olsen second, followed by Jonah Crosby and Kevin Hayes. And then fifth is David Nguyen. And then sixth is a female! Go Melissa Sue! Kill it, girl. She's fast. She's real fast. OH, Chris Olsen, Eric Zhao, Walker Welch, Jonah Crosby. So that's going to be the podiums throughout the day. Is, you know, you're going to constantly hear those same names again and again, except for when it comes to like multi-blind, where you got like Mark Boyanowski, yeah, Kale Shun, nice, yes, Brandon Satterstrom. So my question to you is, are you playing fantasy cubing? Because I'm doing super good. Well, in my mind, I am doing super good at fantasy cubing. Let's take a look at how I'm doing. Fantasy.cubing.net. Let's take a look. Come on, pop up already. I have to get on Firefox to make this thing pop up. I should have had this prepared already. My dog is barking. What's he barking at? Ooh, there's a dog down there. Oh, I can't wait to move. All right. Hang on, I want to get on my fantasy cubing to see what's going on here. So, I rank under 50th, which is cool. Let me double check that right now. Walter! Shh. Thank you, good boy. All right. Hang on. I'm signing into my fantasy.cubing.net. You should play Fantasy Cubing. Season 2 just started up, and it's pretty awesome. Okay, so I only got 10,200 points. Rankings. Let's see the rankings of all time. Walker Welch is number 1. He is so good with puzzles. Katie Hall is 21st, which is super cool. I like Katie Hall. She and I chat on Instagram, and she's going to Italy. Daniel Rosevine, Jade, yeah, he's super good. And then 47th is me, Kristen Wiley, crunching on crispy cubers. Let's see. So this season, how am I doing overall this season? Let's see. Season 2. Ooh, looks like I'm still scrolling. 37th. And then, like, Ava Cato's up there this time, 24th. Any other girls up at the top here? No. Oh, Felix Zemdig's is second. And so, yeah, you should play that. How did I do in Season 1? Let's take a look. At Season 1. I know I should be sharing my screen right now and just, like, cruising around so you can see it. Season 1. Oh, Season 1 is 37th. Okay. And then all time. So yeah, jump on that young fantasy cubing, because it's cool. All right. Who are my picks for this weekend? Let's see. Of course, Felix is competing this weekend, and Kenan Lejeune at my comp, so I'm putting him in. And a Slovenian cuber for the other 3x3. Then I got a couple from Spain. Ooh, I got a few from Spain, including that Berta Garcia Parra. Oh, she is so good at blindfolded. So and then I got Kale Shun in for 5 blind because I was his judge when he got his NAR single on 5 blind, and that was super awesome. Kevin Hayes on 6x6, Mark Boyanowski for multi-blind, even though I could easily have put Berta for multi-blind. I'm going to put her in for 3 blind because she's like super fast at 3 blind. Then I got a Polish cuber for 2x2, Pure Minx, Chinese cuber. Oh, I put a few Chinese people in here for 4x4 and clock. And yeah, that's my I should start sharing my screen so you can see what's going on here. Anyway, let me know if you're going to Cube Melt, and let me know what I should do to get better at 4x4, because it's not good. It's not good at all. OH is not good at all. But because I could do the finger trick, everyone thinks, oh, you're so fast at OH. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm super slow. I'm super slow at OH. It's heartbreakingly sad. All right. Bye.